Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Lead In With Lorne. And this week, I want to pose the question around, what are you doing to be your own career coach? What is your personal coaching system? And I want to share a little bit of a story. I was a CEO of a company where I would often go out to our various sites. We had sites in North America and in Europe, and I'd like to visit people and walk around and say hello. And I'd run into this guy that worked for us in the back office in the shipping area, and he wanted to become a salesperson. And and I encouraged him to have that aspiration. And I ran into another time, and he started to grouse about us not giving him an opportunity to become a salesperson. And I stopped and just said, "Hey, well, going back to your aspiration, that's great, but tell me, have you taken anything, a sales course? Have you talked to our salespeople about what it's like to manage the sales process here? Have you talked to sales leaders about what you could do to really move forward and take advantage of your knowledge around what happens in the backroom, make you a potential salesperson? Have you asked to go on any sales rides with people? What have you done to do your part of to make the equation more true?" And his answer, he hadn't done any of that. And my reaction to him was that, don't please, we want to provide opportunity, but don't expect that somehow just because you make an application that you want to become a salesperson and that you apply, that somehow just because you work for the company, we're going to give you that opportunity, versus finding someone who maybe more has all great attributes and better qualified. So you're in there competing. So, what I've found is that organizations, it's a big issue around career development, but I often hear the organization's not doing enough for me. And you know what? I think there's some truth to that. We can do better. We can be more transparent. We can provide more opportunities laterally. We can do a number of things that we can do to really make it easier for people to really, move inside of an organization. However, I remind people that the biggest person responsible for career development is you and me. We need to have a coaching system. What is our own self-coaching system? What's the intentionality behind becoming, moving where we want to move? And it's more than just taking some courses or, that's part of it. But there needs to be intentionality around how do we coach ourselves forward? And, how can we ask someone to coach us or us to coach others if we don't know really how to be thoughtful about coaching ourselves first? So it's a system, the organization can do better. Maybe you can get a performance coach that might help you. However, the biggest propellant and the accelerator of our career development plan is you and me, and what we do to have our own self-coaching and development system. So as you go about your work week, I hope that as you think about yourself, or you're talking to colleagues, or if people reporting to you, that be kind enough to make sure that the balance is there, that people are not expecting that it's all coming outside, but that there's a very important internal intrinsic component that needs to be thoughtfully applied by each of us. There you go. Kind of crabby this morning, so I hope you don't mind. But I hope it's an important message for all of us to consider. Thanks. As always, join us on our socials. Subscribe to our blog at lornerubis.com, or to our YouTube channel, or just hang out with us. We appreciate it. And have a great week on your own coaching development program. Thanks. Bye for now.